Every time I go to the gym, I see a bunch of exercises being done that I just wish those people were taught not to do. And as a personal trainer, I would love to step in and let them know that what they're doing is complete and utter garbage, but you just can't do that, especially when they got their headphones in or they just don't want to be called out, which I totally get. So here's to hoping that those individuals see this video. Today we're going to go over 4 exercises that I see done all the time that you guys need to replace with 4 other exercises. Hey guys, it's Tim again. Yeah, I know I haven't really posted a lot of videos lately, but I know contrary to what you may believe because I just look so old, I'm actually still in school. That was sarcasm. Please, no hate comments today. My male ego is a little bit fragile for no particular reason. But anyways, again, I've been pretty busy with life. The semester is finally winding down, and certain classes like exercise physiology, for example, just take up pretty much all of my time. And for those of you guys who are still in school or know what I'm talking about, you know that around the end of November is where the fall semester seems to like tie everything together. You know, you could have like 3 presentations, 3 essays, and 3 exams all due on the same day, but it's no big deal. But that leaves no time for YouTube except for right now. So let's go ahead and start off this list of exercises you should stop doing. And we're gonna kick it off with the assisted pull-up. Now, the idea that assisted pull-ups will help you soon work up to being able to do a real pull-up may be very appealing. And while it's sort of true, it's also gonna slow you down significantly. First off, you basically just do a lat pull down and just work at the same sort of resistance. And second off, this machine is just kind of awkward in general. That's not why I'd include this exercise on the list though. What I think you guys should do instead is really force your body to train in a position that is in the actual movement of the pull-up. In this case, that is the eccentric. Eccentric, also known as negative, or the lowering portion of the movement. So essentially, you would completely cheat and jump up into the peak concentric contraction, although you didn't get a great concentric contraction because you jumped, but you're still going to utilize the eccentric by lowering yourself down as slowly as you can. By training the eccentric, you're going to develop these muscles a whole lot more. And I'm not done. This is a drop set. What you want to do after this is go straight to the lat pull down. Perform a nice drop set of 8 to 12 repetitions. So essentially, you went from just doing the assisted pull-up to doing a pull-up negative in the actual pull-up motion, and then going to basically the side kick of the assisted pull-up. If the side kick was equally as strong and completely as effective, if not a little bit more. Exercise number 2 is the up wrong row. Exercise number 2 is the upright row. Sorry, I got it mixed up for a sec. But for real though, you really should not be doing this exercise. The upright row is not exactly a very natural position. And I might get a lot of hate on this for a lot of the fitness guys out there who love to do upright rows. But in reality, this position really forces your shoulder into an impinged position, and that angle of torque on your elbow isn't exactly natural either. In fact, if you include upright rows in your workout and you're feeling a little bit of shoulder pain from time to time, try just cutting this workout out. And maybe watch one of my other videos about reducing shoulder pain. That might help as well. But listen, I get that the upright row, if it doesn't break your shoulder or elbow, is pretty good for contracting the lateral deltoid and even the posterior deltoid lobe. But what you can do instead is this variation of a raise that works all 3 heads of the deltoid. Obviously, from coming to the bottom and just up to my eyes, that's going to work the anterior deltoid. But as I continue to go overhead, this is going to kick in not just the medial deltoid or lateral deltoid or middle deltoid or whatever you guys want to call it. By bringing my head through the motion, I'm also going to engage a little bit of my posterior deltoids and my traps as well. Now, I'm not going to say substitute the shoulder press with this motion because obviously you're going to be able to lift a lot more weight on those motions than this one. This is also a great motion to really train the eccentric because you are really going to be fighting gravity with just your shoulders. So maybe if you're not ready to cut out the up wrong row from your workout just yet, try to give this one a try and just see how you feel. It's not just better for body mechanics, but you might see better results as well. Exercise number 3, one that I've had on my channel before and one that I actually enjoy doing, but I think I should give you guys a little bit of insight on, is the bench fly. This can be just your standard lying fly or the incline fly. Yeah, this is a good exercise for stretching your pectorals, but it's also a great exercise to put way too much unnecessary tension on the anterior deltoid. Pretty sure Arnold actually tore his pec doing this, even after saying this is one of his favorite exercises. So there's a couple other limitations to this exercise besides just almost breaking your shoulder while doing it. For starters, range of motion. I'm not saying that everyone's form is bad when they do this exercise, but everyone's form is pretty bad. Very rarely do you see somebody going up in weight to increase the effectiveness of the motion and keeping their shoulders back the whole time. Obviously, you want to puff your chest forward as far as you can and keep your elbows from going so far down that you do indeed tear your pec or hurt your shoulder. But when you see individuals go from 40 pounds to 50 pounds on flies where it starts to get a little dicey, they're not really able to isolate their chest only. They start to really engage their shoulder. And another thing is the dumbbells stop right in front of you. And if you know anything about the body mechanics of the pectoralis, you know that a peak contraction is when the arm goes all the way across you. So if you want to stretch your pecs safely and also get a full contraction, try this formation of a cable crossover. Are my anterior deltoids still going to be involved and at a little bit of risk? Yes. But can I safely just re-rack the cable without the dumbbell completely crushing my arm with gravity? Also yes. Not only that, I also get a peak contraction of the chest when I adduct the arms all the way in front of me and across. So again, for those of you who love the pec fly, at least give this one a shot. You can even do both in the exercise if you want and see which one you like a little bit more. And the last one I'm going to cover, probably the most boring of all, is the forearm curl. I've seen enough lifting bros in the gym doing this motion, trying to get big arms, to know that A, it looks really boring, and B, they don't really work. Well, maybe they work a little tiny bit, but you really want to get the most bang for your buck in each of these motions. So what I would recommend trying instead is a farmer's carry, but not just your standard farmer's carry with dumbbells. I would say if you want to really challenge your forearm, you're really going to want to challenge your grip strength too. So I would try by carrying the very ends of plates and do farmer's carries this way. Maybe 45-pound plates aren't as heavy as like 70-pound dumbbells that you might do farmer's carries with. It's really going to challenge your grip strength a whole lot more when you're grabbing those plates with just your fingertips at times. All the way up and down your arms and your upper back, you're going to get a good burn and a good contraction. You're actually going to build a really good posture. So I would say even if forearm curls aren't your problem, you should do farmer's carries anyway, at least a couple times a week. And that wraps up our list, guys. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of the video, what you thought of the list, and if you would add any exercises to it, and also give me the exercises that you would do instead. And if I make another video about it in the future, I'll even credit you guys. Give you a good little shout out for knowing a little bit about fitness. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this style of video, be sure to like and subscribe. I know I don't make a lot of videos recently, but in the future I will a whole lot more. Especially when the semester ends, I'll have a little bit more time to film and edit and get things done and get more quality content out to you guys. Thank you guys all so much for watching and for supporting and sticking with me through my busy schedule. I appreciate all you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.